Goes back to her food.
I would mingle with the guests here, try to get some small types of information out of them.
You don't need to roll anything for that because mingling with the guests, each of you can do that. Since you're kind of guests of honors, if you're eating at the banquet table with the queen and her entourage. Those of you who have spoken to the guests, those of you who want to get information out of them, or anybody who's just been there and listened to the conversations, can figure out that there's not much been going on in the town ever since the memory stone, as the first one returned. The queen has been a bit more up. She's been more active. New laws have been out. The Knights of the Glorious Sun have returned to the city after their long search after the stone. More law and order, and everything seems to be quite fine. And there was some nobleman who mentioned a card that was left in the entrance to the castle and was confiscated.
Oh god. Your 90 coin card.
Can I roll history on the dragon or arcana?
On the you can roll arcana generally.
Okay.
Yes. You figure out it's some kind of source of magic. You don't know what kind, though.
Okay.
Does anybody do anything else in the banquet table?
If I only had those good rolls first. Yeah, then that eat.
Yeah, just quietly sit there and eat.
Right. You're all eating. The half-orc
he okay?
with you. Yeah.
Amira,
He's sitting at a
make
table of his
sure
own.
Amira, just make sure to get up to date on the latest gossips and everything in the circle of the nobles.
You hear a lot of gossip when it comes to some noble's daughter who was occasionally stolen from the house to get raped, but apparently somebody else said that she wanted to do it. Some kind of gossip like that. Some noble is trying to create green flame from the magicians. Other nobles are trying to create a new brew from actually combining apples with watermelons. There was a lot of gossip like that. It's generally a fap of nobles. Anything else?
Nope, not for me.
Actually, I will check if anyone has the purse of gold on them.
I'm guessing that the ones that didn't open the door was Raya's, right? Raya's. You didn't open the door to the guards in the beginning. I'll take that as a no. He currently has a sack of coins with him, yes.
Okay.
Right then. The night passes through. Banquet table was fine. You guys ate very well, and you retire to your rooms.
Or to the garden.
Or to the garden, yes.
That is your room.
Yes.
To be honest, you should be in a cell.
They actually put a small tent for you there.
Oh
I
man,
have
he
the
gets his own
biggest room.
tent.
Oh god.
It's too small for you. Your feet are sticking out.
I lie the other way so that I can see the stars.
Just imagine the stench.
Well, your head is sticking from one side and the feet from the other, so it doesn't know which side.
Even smaller.
The night passes through without problems. In the morning, you guys wake up. It's kind of early morning-ish. Most of you wake up. Do you do anything?
Level up?
No.
No? Okay.
I approached down to the quartermaster, which I guess is still there.
Yeah.
Say, oh, good morning, great sir. Is there breakfast for the adventurers?
Yes. Breakfast will be served in the banquet table in an hour.
Right, right. And just turn around. I do not have everything with me, just the fine clothes, and I have the bottle which I got from the tavern we raided.
Yes, you do have a bottle of brown liquid.
Yes, I have that in my inside my coat. So
all right. As the morning passes through, some of you are waking up, some of you don't. It's up to you completely. The breakfast not ready, so some of you are retired to your rooms.
I would like to inquire about the guard with the ties.
All right, inquire away.
I forgot about his fucking name again. It's been like so many weeks.
Let's call him Hector.
Okay, Hector. I mean, I talked to the quartermaster. Has Hector returned from his patrols yet? I mean, I heard the knights were called back.
Hector is a guard. He's not a knight. I believe he's going to return in a days. In a close day. It should be returned today, afternoon or night, depending on the patrol. If he's not dead yet.
If we are still in the town, may you have a guard inform me about this? Is it possible?
Sure.
I slide him 5 gold coins.
Oh, sure, for sure. He takes the 5 coins and puts them in the pocket. I shall inform all the guards to look for Hector. They don't get paid much.
Thank you, sir. I nod and I walk away.
The morning passes by. The breakfast time is almost near. But something makes you feel kind of eerie. Through the morning days, as you wake up, put your gear on to prepare for breakfast. You want to take your gear with you because, well, some of you want to take your gear with you. Others have their clothes on. You hear rumbling, very, very heavy rumbling, and the ground shakes. A long distance, somewhere far, far away, getting very, very close to you, treading and breaking the ground, is a roar.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
You can hear.
Who woke up the orc in
You
the
can hear.
spot
You
in
can
the
hear
yard?
down in the streets as you open the windows a fight going on. The guards are rushing through from one side. You can see, actually, right in the streets below the castle, skeletons fighting with the guards and the knights of the glorious sun. Yes.
How far are they?
They are actually right at the gates of the castle.
No, I mean like from when I'm looking at, like what's the distance?
From
the
the
window.
castle wall, it's at least 500, 600 meters. You can notice skeletons. It's pretty obvious, rotten flesh walking in the streets. And hear fights, and you can hear rumbling in the castle. And one of the guards runs to you and says, "Get up! Get up! We need your help! Get down to the castle! Get down!"
Alright, I'm still in my final clothes, but I grab my backpack, which is... and I just scuffle in everything into it. While I do that, I take my pearl and grasp it and say, "What is this?"
The pearl seems to be vibrating, but it doesn't seem to respond to any of your requests right now. But it does vibrate.
Right.
Right.
Have I heard this called?
Everybody
Taunts?
heard this call.
Okay, cool.
Right, I swear in Draconic and come down.
Well,
Yeah, I
as
come
you
down.
kind of prepare yourselves, you're in your tonics. You don't have anything on. Just tunic.
No, because... No. Why would I? Rogue. Preparedness and all that. I'll be in
I want to
my
say
armor.
something secret to Gab, but I can't say it. Because it would
type
be
it.
on
I'll drag you guys down to a secret.
Or
Just
you
type
can...
it. Just type it. Just type it.
No, I can't type it either because it would be on the stream.
Use the mumble
true.
then. Send
Alright.
in a mumble.
Oh,
He's streaming right now. Anyways,
Oh.
okay. As you kind of get your gear up and you go towards the castle, you can see through the windows of the castle, the small windows. I'm going to take you back to the city of Arable for a second. You currently are located over here. As you can see, the castle walls are not too far from you. You can see the streets clearly. From one of the windows, after a mighty roar, you can see this.
Ooh, Godzilla. It's Godzilla.
No.
That's not even a dragon.
looks-
That's Godzilla.
He looks hornier than I
Godzilla.
remember him.
Giggity.
In front of you, you can see a Tarask
Oh,
crumbling through the city, burning stuff. Corpses actually fall down from the Tarask on the ground and start emanating themselves and walk on the streets with their weapons drawn. Underneath the Tarask, you can see on one of the rooftops, Lady Brightmere. You can see her distinguished red cloak currently burning with
I thought she
fire.
had black
Looks
hair.
yeah, she does it. Ignore that. And she
It turns
she
red,
can
okay?
change anything. Okay, she can change the color. You can see her actually fighting the Tarrasque on her own.
Here's the
What
Tarrasque.
do you do? That's a Tarrasque, yes.
What do we do?
Haven't
I
slept.
say it's time to flee the city.
No, I ain't
Agreed.
charge yet.
Charge it. Alright,
You can't
you're on
charge
your
it,
own.
the Tarrasque is
I-
far away.
Well,
All
you're not
right.
out on your own.
I guess there was some kind of skeletons
Wait,
in
wait.
front.
If we
of
go
the
back to
gates,
this
or-
map over here, we're there. Whereabouts is the Trask? Is it what? Here?
Tarrasque is
or-
somewhere around here.
Okay.
you
I say we head
did you mention
towards
anything
the
about
East Gate.
skeletons?
Yeah, the skeletons
around
are
the
currently
East
all
Gate.
around the main road, kind of thing. They've spread
Yeah.
from the Tarrasque towards the city.
I say we run to the East Gate.
Yeah, I agree.
Harry, they do not.
I third this.
Right, as you kind of leave, I'm gonna take you to the map. Here. You have left the city gates. You can see the shadow of the gates behind you, and in front of you spreads a small, the main street, in which you want to escape the city. You can see guards. You can see the blade dancers fighting with skeletons. The knights of the glorious sun also, in some way. Bodies are kind of spread around, and the skeletons are all over the place. You guys currently just got out of the streets. Fires everywhere. And far away, you can still hear the roaring of the Tarrasque. And together with it, the sense of magic being flung towards it.
Right. Okay, everyone.
Magic missile!
The plan: we keep moving as fast as we can, stick together, kill anything that gets in the way. Otherwise, keep moving, and ignore everything else.
Lump of shots as you move.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my crossbow here. Sure.
So, everyone, are we doing this in turns or just continuous?
Currently continuous.
So move 30.
As you guys pass
30,
by,
Do I see any valuable things like weapons?
if you're
thought-
moving fast or slow,
Medium, I guess.
then no.
Okay.
You don't see anything valuable too much. As you pass by this building, you can see the blade dancers. They don't have much problem dealing with the skeletons, but one of them kind of shouts to you as he cuts the head off one skeleton. "Help, my brothers down there. You shall be repaid with gold. Our queen is inside the house. We need to protect her."
Oh, another noble. Of course, come along, adventurers.
Happily.
But the plan was ignore everything else.
The monster!
Gold.
Oh.
Yes,
Do we
Ron?
leave him? How many people are going back?
I want
I'm
money.
accompanying
Poor
the
for
party, yes.
Like, there's a massive monster attacking the city, undead everywhere. Ooh, money!
Exactly.
Money.
Yeah.
I'm poor.
It's like you guys perfectly embody.
As you kind of
The
walk towards the
murder
house
hobos.
door is locked, but behind you, animating from the ground, are
Yeah,
three
there you go.
skeletons.
Fucking brilliant.
See, I fucking call it, man.
Look, Sash,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die a poor man.
I just scuffle at the door and it doesn't
Do we
open.
roll initiative?
You're like the
or-
person who just went around stealing all the
Roll
silverware on the Titanic.
Initiative.
Sure.
I have no morals.
Let's check. Initiative bonus is +2.
Oh shit.
Does this game add it properly?
It should, yes.
Yes, seeing as I
Oh
rolled
my
a 2.
god. Why?
Now it's the hard job. I actually need to write the shit down.
Initiative, where is that? There.
Core stats.
You need to click on your character and then roll it.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, Desham will be first. Almost
I can
certainly.
roll it.
You have to
You have
click
to
on your
select
token.
token.
You
Yeah.
click your character,
What?
then you click roll initiative, and then you will do it.
Weird.
It
I don't-
wouldn't.
Only
Sash
clicking your
is going
character.
first.
If you click on your figurine or your character,
No,
on
hockey's going first.
Yeah,
We've got
but after
21.
him, I mean.
Oh, well, I don't know how Gav is doing it. Normally, I do it. People who roll first go first.
Yeah,
If they're
that's what I'm
tied.
Thinking.
Thinking the
how are you
rule book.
gonna-
Most likely, yes. I'll go with that as well.
Okay, so
Uh,
Sash after that. then.
Wait, so how you do it? Sorry.
Click on your token,
Yeah.
And then go
to your core
go to your
stats
character sheet. Yeah, core stats, and click the
and
initiative
click
button.
initiative. Yeah.
Oh, we got
You
a
see
lemming
it?
as well.
Second.
Blue, do you see it? Yeah, good.
Yeah, I got it. Just. Oh,
You guys
that's
have really, really good initiatives, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's only
What?
Wolf's
8?
character.
There's a 2 and a 3 in here.
Do you want me and
Your
Cal to
argument is
roll off?
invalid.
Do you want me and Cal to roll off who gets higher
No,
than
whoever
16?
rolled first will go first. So we'll go with that, because it's much easier that way.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, you're
Than
gonna have a whole
rerolling,
lot of
especially in big
rerolls.
parties. Dervon, where are you? Pretty far there. 6, Thorian, 7, and Ryas 15.
Yes, but
I am
Ayala
missing-
hasn't rolled yet.
Rolled.
Ayala, just roll a dex, unskilled dex. Pretty much the same thing. Which is under your skills all the way down.
There we go.
So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are bad. 8, 10, and Terry goes tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, first thing is the Shun. You're first.
Yeah, this one will move here. And I will attack this one here.
Very well.
And I will use a cantrip. And magically it's called Eldritch Blast. And I miss, most likely. Or does a 10 hit?
And you miss. Okay, then next up is Cal.
I nod to Dashan as he casts.
Ooh, choices. I'm gonna go
I
for.
got this side. No, I got this side, man.
Okay. I'll go
I
for
can
this
take
guy.
a hit.
Out of interest, did we rest up at all? Or
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
fully
yeah,
rested,
that's
fully
full.
recovered.
Okay.
Okay, I need to modify. I think I'll just do a basic weapon attack against this dude. Yeah, I am using a shield, so it's one-handed. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Okay, next.
Next up is Art.
Do I have advantage?
On what?
Any of them?
Depending on what you're doing.
Are you a rogue? Like maybe you can sneak attack this guy?
They're all
He's
aware
engaged
of
in
you.
combat.
Oh, yeah, he's engaged in combat. True.
So yeah, sneak attack him.
All right.
Which
roll
I
it.
think is just an extra 1d6 on damage, so.
Yes. I think so. On level 1 it's 1d6 only.
Does 12 hit?
That's a miss.
Cool.
You guys are off for a great start. I'm saying this is gonna take. Ryaz, you're next. Ryaz.
Right.
Rest crispy. You first.
Can I use my crossbow from this range? Or do I need to draw my
you can
short sword?
you can still use it from the range. Yes, still use it. You still have like kind of at least 2 feet away from you.
Cool.
Well, sorry, 6-7 feet away from you.
Alright,
You
then.
just like do a back bolt and.
It's pretty much scaled. So.
Yeah.
That's a hit,
There we
and
go.
he takes 8 points of damage.
Nice. That's a good one.
Very good. Next up is Ayala.
Yes.
You're up. What do you do?
I will move over to this guy.
Okay.
And then use my hand crossbow and hit him in the eye.
Good. Roll attack. Unfortunately, that's a miss. You missed. Next up is Hadrian.
I will go to that guy and slice him.
Very good. That is a hit. 6 damage. Next up is Dervon.
Oh, I look confused behind me and say, "Oh my! Grasp of Turl. We need to get out of here. Show me some magic," and I cast a random spell.
Okay.
1d6.
We'll start with a 1d6. Yes.
Fireball in the middle, vibe support.
4.
Oh.
Firebolt. Cantrip.
Yep. Roll a firebolt, and you will also have to roll wild magic after that. That's a miss.
Right. It just swooshes by, and it's green flame.
Yay! Green flame. What, did you make your roll wild magic surge in this?
Usually
do.
not by cantrips, but you said I have to, so...
57. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame.
Oh, brilliant.
Green flame?
A green flame, yes. So anything which is flammable that is not being worn or carried, you can touch and it's gonna burn.
Touch the house.
That's a great thing to have in a burning city.
Burn a bitch.
So that's how all the buildings here are on fire.
Well, okay. Do I notice this?
Yes, you notice your hands are they have a flicker of green flame on them.
And burning the Elven Queen would be really good for us now.
Alright, I just watch my hands with awe, and it's the next guy's turn.
Yeah. Next up is number 8. Right. Terry. No, not Terry, sorry.
No.
Terry's tomorrow.
Yeah,
I have another
I was gonna
key?
say. Like,
Oh,
how does it
Thorian,
like
yes.
you?
Thorian.
Okay,
Bad dwarf.
I'm gonna rage,
Ooh, yes, rage.
and I'm going to hit with my mace.
Right, hit him away.
Oh, fuck.
That is a miss, fortunately.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Right, next up is number 9. Who's magic number 9? It is V. Who is V? Vixen.
Question.
You're V.
A Maria Vixen.
Maria Vixen. You're up.
Ooh.
Make Fitz proud.
I won't, don't worry. I'm just gonna turn and smack the guy above me.
Very good.
That's weapon, right?
Yeah, it's a weapon. And as far as I know from you, you're also a monk. That means you can attack.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah,
one with
one with
weapon, one with fists.
Yeah, exactly.
But where's the damage rolls again?
It's under
weapons.
weapon tab, all the way to the right, you're gonna see roll.
Ah, so I have to roll both of them.
Yeah. Okay, as you try to swing your scythe towards the target, you don't notice Ayala behind you, and you actually graze her. And Ayala, you take 4 points of damage from the scythe. Vixen. And after you do that, your scythe kind of hits something, so you think you hit. You kick the skeleton, which actually hits the skeleton in this case, and you give him 7 points of damage. You hit 2 targets. Congratulations. Next up is Lemon.
Okay, I'm
You're
gonna
up.
move up to this guy down here and bash him in the head with my hammer.
Your sword hammer?
My warhammer.
Oh. You have a sword then. Fix that.
Man, we are all missing today. I
That's a
think.
miss.
Huh?
These are really bad.
Bad rolls.
Very bad rolls.
Gonna have to lower the fucking AC. Terry, you're up.
Terry, our savior, please hit something.
Where is it? I will also rage.
Good.
Oh shit.
It's not bad rage, it's good rage.
You never know.
For now, yeah. And I will also turn around and charge that one.
Very good. Roll the attack. That is a hit.
For minimum damage. You hit him anyway.
It takes 4 damage. And
Hold
the
on.
other attack?
It
Gets
does 6,
twice,
I
I
think,
think, right?
because he has the double. I mean,
Yeah,
2
'cause
more
of
damage.
rage.
So it's 6 damage.
Oh, alright. You need to add that.
Yeah, it's. I should add a separate.
Yeah, he needs to make like another weapon
How do
roll
you
for
edit, by
that.
the way? Because I'm not editing as well.
You can put it under magic and it'll just add +2, so... Worst case
But
scenario.
you have it tagged at rage. You just have to like make it +2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, you can make just one rage +2 and the other one without rage, without a +2, so... Just do damage +2. 1d8 +2 1d damage. Right. Next up is the skeletons. They rolled as bad as Terry, so they also went tomorrow. Number 1 over here. Yeah, I rolled the 3 ones. Well, 3 ones. I rolled a single one for all 3 of them. This one over here is gonna attack Terry. And he's gonna swing his sword and he's gonna hit you. Oh, wait, not hit you, sorry. He's gonna hit for 17 versus AC.
That
Hits. And it hits you for 6 damage.
Half because it's rage.
Rage on, so
Yeah, you
so
take half, so
only
it's
3.
3. Okay, good. Next up is gonna be this skeleton here. And he's gonna attack Mr. Kal-El, the Superman. And he's gonna roll a critical hit. So he hits you for 2 and 3 and 2. So that's 2, 2, 3. 7 damage.
7?
7 damage.
Ow.
Kind of
Wait,
swings his
what's
sword
that?
right towards your shoulder piece, actually
What
hacks
did
it
he roll?
through it.
I know it was a crit, but what did he roll?
20.
Okay.
Right up to 20.
My AC is 18, so yeah, it's still a crit.
Kind of hits you through your shoulder plate, and you can see blood going, and it goes like...
I know crits always hit, but if your AC is above the crit damage, it just hits, not critically hits.
I don't know how it is in this version, but in 4th it was like that.
Yeah, different. This guy goes on, and he's gonna try and hit Lemon,
Check the rule
because
book.
he just glows brightly for him. And he's gonna critically fail. He tries to swing at you, but his arm falls off. And his weapon just falls. The weapon just flies above your head and gets stuck right next to the Sean there.
Come on!
Almost hitting him. The skeleton seems to be kind of weirdly going, and just stops.
Did he take any damage from losing his arm?
Yes. Took some damage.
Because I'd definitely take damage if I lost an arm.
Yeah, but he's a skeleton. Right, next up is Mr. Number 1, Deshaun. You're up. You just had a sword fly right next to you, stuck to the ground next to you.
This one kicks the sword. And then he moves to get a slightly better angle since his ally moved there. And is gonna fire another bolt of
Are you going over the fence?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to like be near it or something so that I can angle the shot.
Very good.
And here is another shot of pew-pews.
That's a miss.
Never mind. Oh, and doesn't matter even if it hit for 1 damage.
You never know. You never know. Next up is Cal. You're badly wounded.
Oh, he's dead.
Did he kill
I just had
himself?
the best idea. Cal! You decide to swing, but since you were hit in your shoulder on your left arm, so your right arm still fell, but because of the pain, you swing your sword very, very badly. It flies from your hand and actually hits Dervon. Dervon, you take 5 points of damage as a sword pierced into your shoulder.
Awesome.